Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be using Earth Power Garchomp. So we're going to be using our Elite TM. It's funny because in my last Garchomp video I was talking about whether or not if I wanted to do it or not, but it is one of the best ground type attackers with Earth Power, so it was inevitably going to happen. So here we are. Elite TM, absolutely worth it. Now we're going to be going with Mud Shot and Outrage, and of course Earth Power for a couple of games, and I'm going to tell you it could work. It just didn't work for me. So we're going to take off Mud Shot and we're going to go with Dragon Tail. Earth Power is fine. It actually was amazing. But having that Mud Shot, you need some fast move pressure for sure with this thing, especially with the damage that you're taking. Okay, so we're going to be using Shadow Lugia towards the end. So if you did get yourself a Shadow Lugia, we're going to be taking a look and seeing how good it is. We've got plenty of videos with it up, but we'll be able to take a look at it again. Excadrill and then Zacian. I do believe Zacian's going to be alongside it the entire time here. Nice little 15-minute video for you with ×2 speed here. So with that said, if you do enjoy my content, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos. Now with that said, let's see. Do we have Mud Shot here? Yep, yeah, we sure do. So the benefit of Mud Shot over Outrage is the fact that you're going to be able to gain energy quicker, but we won that one there, but I eventually changed it up. All right, so let's get into the commentary here. Up against Melmetal. Oh, we're going to be using Dialga too as well, looks like. I think we used Dialga for quite a few games. If you're thinking, wow, double dragon, especially with a Shadow Garchomp, yeah, a little vulnerable to Charm in the back. Yeah, we are. But I had to manipulate the algorithm. It could still work around it with that Iron Head. So we're going to make sure they throw first, and then we can throw our close combat, lower our defense, let them throw a Rock Slide, and we'll be able to win this matchup here. Immediately swapping into our Dialga. They did have a Kyogre, and then they swapped into their Lugia here. Now we're not going to be going for Draco Meteor. We do not want to lower our attack, and we want to get a shield. Beautiful. We just want to do more damage. It's not worth it. Plus, they were going to shield that, right? They got 2 shields left. Going straight for the Aero Blast. I don't think they got the attack boost. I didn't see any. Going for another Iron Head here, just chipping away. Bringing them to the point where they're low enough to farm down. Actually, Zacian might have to do it here for us. Ooh, no, they're going to swap. Okay, sounds good. Now, this was an absolute screw up. I do not know why I bring Zacian into that battle. As a matter of fact, I got extremely annoyed at myself. I just gave them more energy, so they're going to be able to throw a double. But we're able to take them out. Well, they let it go. Maybe they thought it was an Iron Head, so we're able to get that off. And look at Mud Shot. This was the final nail in the coffin. I said, nah, I'm done. I'm done with Mud Shot. Look at this crap. So I get to Earth Power, which is going to be enough. We don't need to go for Outrage. It'll still take them out. Shadow Garchomp will do it, even though it's a Shadow Lugia, or regular Lugia, but flying. All right, so taking the win there, and now we do have Dragon Tail. Enough of this Mud Shot nonsense. All right, so we're met with a Zarude. And yeah, I mean, this is a good matchup here, but Zarude can still put up a fight with the Power Whip. It's still going to be doing a ton of damage. And now, you know, we're to the point where, yeah, people can easily have enough XL candies to invest in these mythicals or legendaries that do not have an abundance of spawns. You can get like one of them, right? And you have to invest your XL candies. Definitely easy. And not only that, folks, I got a treat for you. I should have said this in the beginning. You're going to see a Zygarde 100%. I think it might be this battle here. Actually, might be this one. Okay, so will I win? Nobody knows. Hey, wait, no, actually, we still do have Mud Shot. That was not the final nail. I think this might have been. All right, so bringing in the Zacian here to go up against the Xerneas, and they're shielding. I do believe they double shield this here. Now, yep, this is going to be the Zygarde 100%. Yep, it sure is. So the thing about Zygarde is it's so extremely tanky that they're expending their shields because they do not need them for this. Watch this. Shadow Garchomp Outrage. What the hell is this? That's super effective. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. That is insane. You know, the unfortunate part, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like by the time we all get our Zygarde, they might nerf it. So the people who are using it now get to have fun with it. And that was a Shadow Garchomp Outrage, and it survived in yellow. I'm going to lose this. I left it in here because For crying out loud, how awesome was this battle? Right? Who gives a damn if I lost or win or whatever? Good game to my opponent. I don't give a damn if they got Zarude and Zygarde. I don't care. They cheat. I don't care. Who cares anymore? Do you understand people can see your moves and your team before the battle even starts now? It's a hack. If you missed all of that's still here and it's still floating around. So don't take this serious, okay? Have fun. And if you're involved with people who are, tryhards, tryhard's the wrong word. Let's just leave it alone. What do we have going on here? So Excadrill up against our Dialga. Absolutely horrific. So easily going to let that go. There's really no point in shielding that up. They are down a shield. So we'll bring in our Zacian that does have energy here. Get to the close combat before they do get to their drill run. And I do believe we're going to be able to... Well, nope, our clock is still there. Oof. All right, we'll survive these. We could shield this up. Absolutely. Yep. Definitely want to do this. Garchomp does have Outrage now. After that Zygarde, I was thinking, you know what? If I had Dragon Tail, I would have been able to take the win. Yeah, I would have been able to. I think, maybe. Still would have been pretty close. All right, so up against this Gyarados here, Aqua Tail. Oh, man, just still taking a decent amount of damage because we're ground type. The dragon is going to be able to resist that, of course. Going straight for the Outrage, bringing in that Mewtwo, doing so much damage with our Dragon Tail. You'll love it. This is why, if you're running a Shadow Garchomp, you just want to go Dragon Tail. Straight up. And we take that win there after we do shield that Mewtwo. Next battle. All right. I was questioning whether or not I wanted to leave this in, and I'm going to because I want to talk about something here. Now, if you're watching my channel, more than likely you're not going to mock this person because you are of a higher intelligence level than your average Pokemon Go player. Okay, and we can appreciate what we see right here. Now, if you're there, oh, this is a noob or something. I mean, what if this person is just going random, right? What if they're playing like something, had a bet with somebody and they're like, watch, I'm just going to delete all my teams and go in here random. Let's see what happens. So this is what I see might have been happening here because they didn't get to the, I mean, they could have gotten to this rank using those Pokemon. But could you imagine a world where we see all kinds of different unique Pokemon that are actually viable? I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have the whole roster instead of, I don't know, 20 Pokemon that you're continuously seeing over? And when it comes to Master League, you're seeing the same, what, 15 to 10? Come on, let's be real here. The occasional spice pick, right? I don't know. That's why I left it in. Just a little food for thought. I don't want to say Niantic is handling Go Battle League wrong. They are a little bit. And again, I think there's some outside source that's actually controlling Go Battle League, and it's actually not Niantic. But we're not going to go off on that right now. I feel like a pick 6 C or have 6, pick 3, and you can see your opponent's team. That would be beautiful. It won't fix the algorithm. It could still manipulate it, but it would be amazing. All right, since we went on that little ramble tangent thing there, what do we have going on up against the Xerneas? I would assume they're going to want to shield this up as well. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and swap into the Garchomp. We're having a little bit of a rough time here, aren't we? Okay, exactly. This is that situation. Well, what if there's a fairy in the back? Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on here. So Earth Power, baby. Let's go. How much is it going to do? They lowered my attack too, by the way, which is just, of course, freaking course. That's on par for my luck here. Okay, so this is interesting. They got nervous. They threw close combat. And that is allowing me to get to this. They didn't think they were going to make it, so they just said, I'm just going to throw this because I'm about to go down. So that allowed me to get to the Earth Power and take the win. Thank you, Garchomp. You survived close combat. Let's go. Next battle, Lugia, Shadow Lugia, up against Rayquaza. This is good. Now we'll easily let Breaking Swipe go here. And if you're questioning whether or not you should power up your Shadow Lugia, I'm going to tell you it's damn good in Go Battle League. And specifically for that, you could use it in raids for sure, but it's not the powerhouse that you're going to want to actually beat the clock out. So if you're a Go Battler and you like to Master League, Shadow Lugia is definitely something. But there's another thing you have to consider, and that is going to be you have to invest in Elite TM for Aeroblast. Do you need it? Not really. Do you want it? Yeah. Okay, you definitely do. It's the hardest hitting flying move, and it's outrageously strong. I mean, you can almost take out a freaking Metagross. Anyways, we got the Garchomp up against the Rayquaza here. They're shieldless, bringing in the Zacian, and they're swapping into their Excadrill. We're going to get this close combat out, which is going to KO. And we're going to be swapping back into our Lugia. And we can let this go. I think we might... this will probably KO. Yeah, definitely KO. Okay, so we'll just quick move them down here and take the win with our Zacian. Fantastic. Zacian is an amazing Pokemon. I do believe if I had to pick a certain, like, 5 Pokemon that you want to have for Master League, I'm not going to go over 5 right now, but Zacian will be on that list. Absolutely. It's just way too good. I feel like it's just actually, it broke the meta a little bit. It shifted it up. It really gave Dialga a run for its money. Anyways, what do we got going on here? We got that Mewtwo, so we're going to go ahead and shield up that Side Strike after letting that first one go as we do get to the next play rough here. Do they want to double shield their Mewtwo? I had a sneaking suspicion they did. Okay, great. Was trying to go for that close combat, but unfortunately not going to be able to get there, and I'm not going to use my other shield. We do have the Lugia, which is going to be able to farm them down. Shadow Ball is going to be doing a lot of damage. That's okay. Well, I don't know if we can farm them down at this point, actually. So they swap. Beautiful. Okay, this is horrible. Togekiss. No health on the damn Lugia. Aeroblast. This is your Aeroblast. There you go. Pretty much one-shotting, bringing in Garchomp to farm them down. We'll let this go. It's just an Ancient Power. Beautiful. Not very effective to our ground type. And they've got a Melmetal. Oh, you see where this is going? Oh, shoot. Let's go. Garchomp, you are the star, buddy. Oh, pal, old friend. Going for that Earth Power, which is going to pretty much one-shot this Melmetal here. And then we'll farm down this Mewtwo and take the win with a nice sweep. Shadow Garchomp at the end. Let's get it. So I will be honest, too. Shadow Garchomp is amazing. I will be using it for raids a lot, obviously. Every time I need to use something to go up against Electric, this is going to be there, as well as Dragon. As far as Master League is concerned, I love this thing, but man, it really is rough sometimes. We're looking at sweeps, but I dropped a lot of elo. There's always a couple of comments of people who are like, I like to see your elo drop. It's like, good. Great. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're commenting. Don't know what you have going on in your life that makes you so, like, compelled to say that. I get it. Slight jabs like that are only there because jealousy or looking for attention. Both. Yeah, I dropped my elo. I dropped me elo. Matey. Okay. That's what happens when I'm testing things out. You know, that's just the way it goes. It's awesome. I love it. All right, so we're gonna bring in the Zacian to farm down that Lugia and Kyogre. Ooh, I think this was was this a tricky one here? I don't think so. Yeah, a little bit. I forgot what was in the back because I was rambling there for a second. Going for the play rough so we don't lower our stats. Oh, yep, Dialga. It's a wrap. We didn't know that was back there, but as soon as we seen it, it's a wrap. We have a shield. We're good. Getting to the close combat. And beautiful, getting to the next one to take the win with the Zacian. Do you see why this thing is just so OP? Okay, you can go quick move, wild charge, close combat too, which is a very good combination. Personally, the algorithm does not like me when I use that, so it screws me. Great lead with the Dragonite, with the Lugia. They're swapping into their Metagross, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Garchomp. Ideally, you would want Mudshot in this situation here because we are going to be farming 2 Earth Power at not at an ideal rate with that Dragon Tail, unfortunately, but they let it go. Now, the only thing I'm thinking, the reason why they let it go is because I thought it was probably going to be a Sand Tomb. So fantastic. Maybe I was just playing games with you all, putting out the Sand Tomb one and then going Earth Power so you weren't ready for it. Let's go. All right, so we, what's going on here? Yeah, this is a wrap. Lugia just completely shuts down Groudon. I mean, you can Fire Punch it, you know, to heck and back, but this thing is a tank even in its shadow form. That's why it's amazing. That's why you like to go for those shadow Pokemon that are tanky, because they're going to be taking 20% more damage, but they're still going to be a tank. Hence Lugia is just absorbing everything as well as dishing out the damage. Next battle, Lugia up against Mewtwo. This is a great lead. Shadow Ball is going to be doing a lot of damage. It will take 2 of those, and we will let this first one go here. They're going straight for it. It's doing a ton of damage. Side Strike, I think we will survive. I don't know if we... I think, yeah. We'll survive a Psy Strike if it is. More than like this is a Shadow Ball. We'll let it go because we can go ahead and farm them down here. I do believe we're going to go, yeah, Zacian. Getting a good amount of farm there. And Excadrill, fantastic. We just got to look out for a catch here. All right, so going for the close combat. They probably hit their charge move right when we did, unless we can swap. Oh, we do. Let's go. And they're retreating with energy, and they've got their own Garchomp. Not Shadow, just regular. We'll let this go because we know it's a Sand Tomb. You better believe it. We survive and get to the damn Earth Power. Do they want to shield it up? They don't. They want to hold on to that last shield for the Excadrill because they need it. It's a wrap. I'm surprised they stayed in here, so, props to them. And there you have it, trainers. Shadow Garchomp, absolutely worth your investment if you're a high roller. Okay, it's not a flex, I'm just saying. It's technically if you're a high roller. Okay, definitely something you want to power up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.